Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, I have such a good show for you today. Meghan is at it again on her Instagram. Now, in case you missed it, you definitely want to go back and watch my last episode where Meghan clapped back. That's right. She is coming for the geese. Bring it. Not scared. I've been showing how I don't believe a lot of the things she's up to on Instagram. I've shown I'm not an Instagram pro, but just a few clicks, things are looking weird. So I've been talking about that. Well, she did a post in response. So take a look at that in case you missed it. And thank you to everybody who commented on that. But she's still at it on Instagram, and we will be taking a look at that. If you're new here, and she involved the Kardashians. Just know. If you're new here, I am Jen. Welcome. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, and leave me comments, as all of those helps YouTube to recommend my videos. Can I just say a huge thank you? I've now hit 180,000 subs. Woohoo! And that's because of each and every one of you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I'm channeling Wonder Woman. Hi, Wonder Woman, if you're watching. Anyway, I'm so excited to bring you this episode. And again, thank you to all who have been commenting and flocking around me and all that lately. I really appreciated all your support. I really do. It's been so lovely to see. Also, just a reminder, I do have my second channel. It's called Giz Adventures, where I'm detailing how I lost 140 pounds. Now, I did it drug-free and surgery-free. And as I always mention, no judgment to those who use that. It just wasn't part of my adventure. But however you're doing it, whatever you're doing, good for you. And if you want to join me in a weight loss adventure, join me at Giz Adventures. That's a lot of adventure. Join me at Giz Adventures. It's not just about losing weight. It's about getting in shape, getting healthier, changing your life, transformations, things like that. I'm really enjoying that group over there. And a huge thank you to everybody who is subscribed. And I'm excited to show my transformation. All right, enough about that. Let's get into her latest Instagram fiasco. It has been so funny to see your responses to all of it. And I've got her latest post, and I pulled some of the funniest comments I could find about it. So I can't wait to get into this and have a laugh with you all. Let's take a look, shall we? So this was posted right on Meghan's. Let's see, I've got it right here. This was posted on Meghan's As Ever and Meghan's direct, what do you call it, Instagram. So in case you don't know, or if you're new here, Meghan has her Meghan because she's trying to be one named Meghan. And which, by the way, Meghan, clearly you've made it known that you watch me. So hi. Be nice to your dad. Give him a call. Be nice to Catherine, Princess of Wales. And everybody, just be nice. Anyway, so this was posted directly on Meghan. With love, Meghan. No, at Meghan, because she thinks she's Sting or Prince or Madonna or Cher. Anyway, so there's that. It was posted on Meghan, and we're going to take a look. Now, I'll let it play. There's not much to it. And then I'm going to tell you my thoughts because I have a lot of thoughts on this. Here we go. Ooh, I clicked the wrong button. There you go. All right. And that's the post. Don't worry, we will zoom in, but that's the whole post right there. A picture shared. Now, I'm told that it was on Khloe's story as well, because it was Khloe Kardashian. And I guess it stays there for 24 hours unless she makes it part of her Instagram page. So yeah. Anyway, there's that. Woohoo. Okay. Let's take a closer look though, because I do have still shots, because I have thoughts. There's things that math ain't math and still. So let's take a look at that. Now, the reason I think the still is a clapback is because, I know I hate that word too, is because I had mentioned how this all stems from, I've been digging in how none of her followers seem, not none, a lot of her followers, or the reposters, if you will, if you believe they exist, just don't seem to add up. They don't seems like something's going on there, almost like they're dormant accounts that have been posting, and it involves other countries and how weird that is. And then people were messaging. So I believe it got to As Ever. And so this is just a big clap back at the geese. Plus, she posted geese recently. So just saying. Anyway, let's take a look at some still images. And I want to show you why I find this particularly odd, starting with this one. So this is the post itself, a little bit closer. I can make it a little bigger so you can see it. There you go. So where do I start with this? You can see that it was posted to Meghan's Instagram. Now, this is one of the rare times where she actually will credit the original poster. And that's something that I've been calling out, is that she usually does not. Before, she was not. So I found that particularly odd. And I said, why can't she get somebody big to repost her? So there's that. And there's this. Hey, hey, to all my girls with a K. Anybody else dying of embarrassment? Me too. Okay, cool. There's that. And I thought at first, like, I mean, it's her loopy swoopy, but what's with the hearts and stuff? Is that I really don't watch the Kardashians. I really don't know much about them. Is that something they do? Maybe you can let me know in the comments, but whatever, it's pretty silly. And then there's hearts all over the post and a kissing emoji. So I don't know if that means that Meghan posted this and then Khloe posted the hearts and the kiss. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, I'm trying to make and then I just noticed there's also hearts at the top of it as well. Okay, lots of hearts. Let's take a closer look. Oh, nope, that's not it. I meant to zoom in a little bit more, but we can see from here. Okay. So we see the witch's piss, of course. We see the elusive honey. How did she get a hold of it if it's sold out? That's so weird, right? So there's the honey, and then it gets weird. You see it too, right? The dead flowers. She already sent Chris. If you don't know, Chris is Khloe's mother. Chris Kardashian, dead lemons, right? Weren't they rotten? They looked rotten. And then dead flowers. And then it looks like I don't know. I don't know about gardening and all that, but I have a brain and I can see there's a crap ton of tomatoes in there. And then the corn looks like it's already been peeled. It doesn't grow like that. And it looks like a half corn, right? You guys that grow things can tell me if I have this wrong, but it looks like something you get from the supermarket. And then there's squash. Now, isn't that a fall thing? Okay. Don't worry. They'll get into it in the comments. But I noticed that too. I was like, I don't know much about this, but are they ready yet in gardens? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. That was the big ones I noticed. And then it looks like 2 bottles of witch's piss and the elusive honey. I'm stuck on the corn. Why is it a half ear and why are they already, is it hulled? What's the word? It's already not shucked, but you know what I mean? Like the outer layers are peeled off. That's not how it grows. So I find this very odd. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at some of the comments because I'm stuck on how crazy. It just seems like a bunch of shit thrown in a basket. I mean, yeah, that's all I got. And then I'm really not trying to nitpick, but I will and say the basket is pretty horrendous too. Now, I will say, I want to give credit where credit's due. I saw somebody else post and say they don't believe. Okay, my theory is, and this is just my theory. You can watch my other video where I explain my theory, but my theory is that the as ever people are photographing these things, and that's why we get a lot of the same countertops. And why it would make sense as to why the accounts I pulled up, a lot of them that haven't posted in years suddenly have similar posts to each other. Weird, right? And so I suspect it's that. Well, you sleuths started looking and noticed there appears to be a mat down. Maybe it's at Khloe's house, but almost like you wondered if she was covering, she took the picture or her team or whomever took the picture and put down some sort of mat to cover up, to make it appear to be a different countertop. Mind blown. Maybe so. Nothing would shock me at this point. It all seems shady if you ask me. All right, let's take a look at some of these comments because they're pretty funny. Meghan gets Khloe Kardashian to shill as if wine on both her if, I almost said, yeah, well, as ever, as if, and her personal Instagram reel. Let's take a look. So here's the post that we just looked at, and here's some of my favorite comments underneath. Khloe just got markled. Yeah. I think so. Now, I don't really keep up with the Kardashians. I did that on purpose. But yeah, well, we'll get there. People call out that Khloe might be the cheapest one if she threw money at them. My first thought was that Ermagerd. I love saying that name. I'll never not say it like that. Ermagerd, that Emma Gerd, that what Meghan was on her podcast, works with the Kardashians, I believe through Skims, maybe, or she has a connection through Skims. So that could be an in, maybe. Other people wondered if we would see maybe a Kardashian on the next part of, see, I'm already confused. With Love Meghan, but I thought, well, if that's the case, they would have had them on the first part that got released, right? Those would have been the bigger celebs if you believe that that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been something they held back on the cutting room floor, which is what we're going to get when we get part 2. But anyway, let's keep looking. It says, would be just like Markle, the hunt down I mean, again, I don't keep up with them, so I don't know. This is just this person's opinion. You can read it to hunt down the most gullible of the K family. Markle has that laser-like narcissist ability to scent down the weakest of the bunch. I mean, look who she married. So she has a history there. Didn't Meghan make some slighted remarks about not working with the Kardashians back when she first left the British royal family? So I do kind of recall this, and a quick Google search reminded me. I don't know if she said them by name, but when they left in 2020, she said I'm going to get the quote wrong, but it's something along the lines of, "We will not be doing reality television." And people pointed out, well, what are the Kardashians known for? Don't say the tape. Don't say the tape. Don't say rear ends. Yeah, what are they known for? Reality television. So they felt like it was a dig at the Kardashians. So I don't think she named them by name. Maybe I had that wrong. You can let me know. But I think it was kind of a roundabout slight. What did I just do with my hand? A roundabout slight. So they felt like maybe it was that. I don't know. Imagine going from British royal family to the Kardashians. Just saying. Okay. I have nothing but love for Khloe, but yeah, B, your father-in-law is literally the king of, well, people get mad when I say king of England. King of, how do you say it nicely? It's the Commonwealth. It's more than just England. It's England, the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, all of that. And you shit all over it for a life where your biggest flex is the cheapest Kardashian posting about your third-party wine on social media. Well, I will say, at least the Kardashians seem to have jobs. I mean, I can't say the same for Meghan and Harry. They seem to have money. I don't know. There's an exchange of money, I'm sure. No one wants garbage fakeness wine for a trade of services. I have no idea. I can only give you my opinion and say that's what I would assume. But again, I wonder if Ermagerd is the connection there, because she did talk quite a bit about the Kardashians when they, where am I going? When they filmed together. So I wondered if that would be the connection. I don't know. Ermagerd. All right. I always pair vegetables with my wine, said no one ever. Okay. This is where I want you to play along with me. Me, no drinky drink. I just don't. I'm just not a big drinker. And if I drink at all, it's not wine. Like, I literally cannot tell you the last time I even had a sip of wine. I have no idea. So is that Is that a thing? That's not a thing. It doesn't seem to be a thing. It's not a thing, right? I mean, I guess some people who drink wine will eat whatever with it, but it's not it's not a thing? Okay. I can't imagine pairing honey with wine. I would think that would make it kinda icky. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can fill me in. I have no idea. Right on, or summer vegetables with honey, except for the one fall vegetable, right? That, squash, right? Anyway, or summer vegetables with honey, that's supposedly sold out. Yeah, I think that's kind of weird too. Posting an unappetizing, unoriginal, chaotic mess. That's kind of how I saw it. I love a gift basket, and I am a chaotic mess. Hello. But have you seen my background? Hello. I love chaos. But I don't quite get this as a gift basket. It doesn't really make sense to me either. Maybe you guys can explain it to me. Yes, I often slice up raw. That's what I couldn't think of. I kept calling it squash, but I was like, there's another name for it. Butternut squash. That's what it is. Thank you. I often slice up raw butternut squash to serve with a chilled rosé, said no one ever. I love their sense of humor. That's how I talk to. Like, no, no, no. Gross. Again, I don't know. You can let me know in the comments if you would ever drink like a rosé with that, but it doesn't sound like it would go together. Gross. Okay. I was shocked to see the contents of that basket. It doesn't look like anything one would serve with a fruity wine. Stone fruit and sweet is what I read it described as. Oh, with a mineral finish. Who could forget that? In case you did forget or were not aware, she described it to have a mineral finish. And I thought, are we licking like the asphalt? That's what I okay. All right, let's go on a weird side journey, shall we? Do you want to get to know Jen? Let's get to know Jen. All right, this is where my weirdo brain went. When I heard mineral finish, I literally thought about tonguing the. I hear it. Everybody shut up. Nobody look at me. I thought about licking the asphalt or licking the pavement. That's a mineral finish. I thought about licking a stone. That's a mineral finish. What is it? Who gets a mineral finish from wine? Is that a thing? I don't know. Tomato, squash, corn. It's just weird looking. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Am I the only one that thinks of licking the pavement? Did I just reveal too much? I may have just revealed too much. Hey, all my girls with a K. Are you kidding me? I know, right? I'm cringing so hard. Again, okay, let me reel you into my life. So I just had a sleepover with a bunch of little girls. That's a weird sentence. Let me rephrase that. My daughter just had a sleepover with a bunch of little kids, and I thought their conversations were a little bit much. But then I see this and I think, God, this is less mature than them. You know, like that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. I don't know. I just yeah, I don't even think they would say that in their single digits. So why? What are we okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, all my girls with a K. Hey, all my flocks with a J. What? What? Who? What? No. No. Don't do it. Friends don't let friends talk like that. I wonder how long it took her to come up with that. The learnings, the captions, the skews. So much to think of. She worked so hard, you guys. That's right. It was too hard to be with the royal family. I immediately ran here when I saw that big exaggerated K. Exactly. She's so desperate to try to get someone's attention under their skin. I thought this was such a great point. I always just laugh at her. Let me pull back up the picture. The loopy swoopy BS writing that I didn't even think about that it's a big, of course it's a big, hi, where'd you go? There you go. A big exaggerated K. And I thought, oh my God. I mean, that this person makes such a good point. It's to make sure that everybody, in case they don't notice that, where am I pointing the big or the at symbol that was up there? It's to make sure that you see that there's a K. It goes with the Kardashians. Seriously. Which is more cringe, the big K or what'd you say? Oh, it's right in front of me. Hey, hey, all my girls with a K. Oh god, I think that's the most cringe. It actually pains me to say that. It really does. I want to shrink inside of myself when I say that. All right, let me pull back up where we were. Hey, hey, all my girls with a K. All right, I was shocked. Okay, I did that, and then let's see, the exaggerated K. Okay, yeah, this person's cringing so hard. Me too. I'm like, if you watch my stuff, sometimes when I talk, I go like this because it's almost like I want to hide myself. So this is me hiding myself. Maybe my ponytail can kind of cover. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm a little scared. I'm a little afraid. I can't handle this level of cringe. Me neither. Sweet Lord. Okay. Imagine being this desperate for a Kardashian to notice you. Yeah, it is. It's like paramount peak cringe. Oh, she got the elusive honey. LOL. And some random vegetables from Whole Foods. Yeah, that's what I think too. After a quick Google, why do I get the feeling Khloe avoids consuming sugar, considering she's admitted to being an emotional eater in the past? So again, I don't pretend to know about the Kardashians. I have no idea. But I know she lost a significant amount of weight, right? So yeah. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe. Also sending Khloe alcohol when she's had a complicated relationship. Oh, see, I don't know about that. Oh, now that's interesting. Complicated relationship with it, really, Megan, really. Edit. Clearly, Khloe is a transactional friend because Meghan Markle's blatant thoughtlessness showcases how little she knows of Khloe. It took me 1 minute to Google this info on Khloe, lol, but I wouldn't expect anything better from the Instagram loving B wife who only just found out Daniel Martin is left handed. Are you kidding me? I did not know that. So her bestie that her kids call Uncle Daniel, that she brags about knowing for years and years, because I said at the time, I was like, hey, I don't think she has any close friends. So she brought in her makeup artist that she's been with for years. Didn't know he's a lefty. Okay, if he's a close friend, if he's an acquaintance, more than an acquaintance, you should probably know that he's lefty. That's pretty obvious. If it's your makeup artist, wouldn't you definitely know that he's a lefty because you notice, oh, hey, look, he's doing all my makeup with his left hand. Hello, self-absorbed. I guess when the whole wide world revolves around you, you don't notice stuff like that. But I notice it. I think lefties are cool. My brother was a lefty. I'm a big fan. So if you're lefty, I automatically think you're cool. I was actually hoping my kid was gonna be a lefty because I think you guys are actually super. I do. I think you're. I don't know. Like I just know how my brother was. He would just think differently in a great way. So I'm partial to lefty. So if you're lefty, let me know in the comments because I actually think you're interesting. You have a different way of thinking, and I'm not trying to like generalize, but I'm saying as I say in general, I do. I think lefties are the coolest. So I tend to notice them. So I think it's extra weird that she did not notice that her bestie, that her kids call Uncle Daniel, was a lefty. Okay, sure. The flowers are either wilting or already wilted. Is that so Khloe can make her own flower sprinkles? Probably. Oh, that's pretty good. Probably traded something with Chris. I love this answer so much. Harry? Yeah, maybe so. Oh my goodness. The butternut squash killed me dead. Actually, a three-way tie. The wilted scrumble bum flowers. Never heard that. The butternut squash and the blinking half ears of corn. Okay, cool. I thought I was saying it like that. Half ears of corn. I'm still laughing. That butternut caught my eye as well. Not exactly what you find in a home garden. Meh. I love that. Meh. Added the butternut squash because the image wasn't quite beige enough. I think so. I think so too. Hey, hey, all my girls with a K. That was blinking hilarious. I'm so embarrassed for her. Yeah. I'm confused. Chloe just uploaded the picture to her stories and didn't even tag or mention. Look how they spelled as ever. Or Meghan, but somehow Meghan got a screenshot with her writing. Am I missing something? I was curious about that too. So I tried to find the answer, couldn't find it. So what I just wonder, one might wonder, okay, here's what I think happened. I think Meghan's people take the pictures. I said it before. I do. I think this is further proof that Meghan's people take the pictures and then maybe send the stuff or not. Maybe these alt accounts just happen to post them. Now on Khloe's, I believe that they sent it, but I'm saying, like, to me, it's further proof that somebody, the caller's in the house. You know what I mean? Like the call's coming from within the house. That somebody is posting it from Maggie Poo's camp, if you believe she has one, or Meghan herself. Hi, Meg. I know you're watching. Honk honk. All right. Hey, we're all my girls with a K. She seriously wrote that. Yeah, I know. It's always the most immature thing. So yeah, she did. And then this person says this, which is my new favorite line. Blank on a duck. I don't know why that struck me so funny, but I could not stop laughing. On a duck is my new favorite thing. So if you want to call me FOD, I'm fine with that. I have not heard that expression. I've heard blank a duck. I've not heard blank on blank on a duck. Have you? Let me know. Blank on a duck. What the blank? I know. Calling this statement lame is an understatement. I love this blank on a duck. Can we start using that? FOD. FOD. I don't even know what context you want to use it in, but I'm down. I've told my friends to start saying blank on a duck because I love it. Blank on a duck. All right. As a gardener, how is a butternut squash that large early August? As a non-gardener, I kind of wondered the same thing. Also, the stem is white, like it's been in the supermarket. Tell me more, avid gardener. Tell me more. No, tell me more. So it turns white. Ooh, interesting. Okay. That's what I think too. It's By the way, I'll never say her name any other way. If you hear any other YouTuber say it, that was me first. It's never not funny to me. Why would you put heavy items on tomatoes? This basket gives me anxiety. Me too. It freaks me out completely. Oh, yeah, that's the last one I pulled. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave that there. Let me know your thoughts, Immigrant. Let me know your thoughts on all this. Do you say it like that now too? Not that we're saying her name too much, but it's just really funny to me. If she doesn't say her own name like that, well, I'm disappointed. If my name was that, I promise you I would say my name like that. I'm all right. I really have lost my mind. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Now, let me tell you, there is more to this post. What I mean is, on the as ever, there was more to the story, but I already recorded that in a separate video, which you'll see either later today or tomorrow. Look for it. And it was before the Kardashian of it all. I'm just posting these out of order, if that makes sense. So I haven't left part behind. Look for it because it's more of a clapback to your goosiness and your goosiness and all of our goosiness. I just came up with that on the fly. What do you think? Your royal goosiness? I like it. I'm not saying I'm royal. I'm saying we're all royal. Your royal goosiness. Anyway, I might have lost my mind. All right, guys, I'm leaving this here. Dying to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for being here. What else? If you want to further support, you know how to do it. Now, definitely check out my second channel because again, we're having a lot of fun over there. It is Giz Adventures. Check it out. I'm trying to get it up on the screen, but it's not wanting to go. There you go. I'm detailing how I lost all the weight, what worked for me, what didn't work for me, hacks, befores, afters, stuff like that. Each week I've been bringing like new pictures, new befores and afters, just kind of showing my transformation. So check that out if you're the least bit interested. I do have merch. Everything's fine. Should we send that to Meghan? Everything's not fine, Meghan. I know you're watching. Hello. Um, and of course, we have also, should we send this to Meghan? Team Catherine. This is Team Catherine. Anyway, and so much more. So check that out. Not bloody likely because I love Princess Anne. And also I have Patreon. Me and my multiple personalities have Patreon. Check that out. It's patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Yes, it's my old name, but it's tons of new content, hundreds of bonus videos, all that stuff. And a huge thank you and big goosey hug to all that support me over there and all my executive geese and ganders. You're the wind beneath my goosey wings. I really appreciate that very much. But I got tons of episodes Harry and Meghan stuff, but also not Harry and Meghan stuff. If you're kind of over it, I get it. There's all kinds of stuff over there, so check that out. And that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for being here and for all your love and support. You mean the whole wide world to me. And I hope you guys have the best day. I hope, what am I saying? All right, take care. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, they're gone. Hi. Did I just have a stroke? A little bit. Okay. How are you? How are things? I had so much fun with this one. I'm in a really good mood. I hope you can tell. I'm glowing. I'm golden. Why did I wear this shirt? Because I love it. And because a friend of mine said he hates it. So I'm like, ha, 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 ha. I love it. I think it's so fun. It's like Wonder Woman. I think it's fun. Anyway, Wonder Woman, if you're watching, honk honk, friend. What else? I meant to wear my Wonder Woman bracelets and I forgot them. Damn it. Oh well. It's fine. I'll just wear the Wonder Woman shirt for now. What else? How are things? How are you guys? Yeah, so I posted this a little bit out of order. I already recorded the other one, but it's really good. So you got to watch it, where I talk about the other part of the post. And then she went and did this Kardashian thing. So I want to put this up first. And then I want to post the other one. So just bear with. Watch them. It's a lot of fun, I promise you. And I do special thank yous in that one. So definitely check that out. But yeah. I'm leaving this year. 180,000 of us. Holy crap. That's a lot of geese. Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you. I thank you more in the other one, but thank you to everybody who's hit the subscribe button. Seriously. It means the world to me. It really does. I really appreciate each and every one of you who take the time and thumbs up the videos and comment. And I've had a lot of you guys saying, I don't normally comment, but I'm doing it to help. You have no idea. No idea how much it helps. I just really appreciate that. And those that just leave me hearts or comments or thoughts or feedback, all that. I really appreciate it sincerely. Thank you so much. I'm glad. I say this in the next one, so I'm surprised, but I mean this. I'm glad to be on camera for this reason, so you can genuinely see. I'm saying that backwards. How genuinely I appreciate you all. I really do. It means the world to me. You really do. So thank you. All 180,000 strong of us. Thank you. All right. I'm leaving this here. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this as she does more things. You know, I'm going to talk about it. That's what I do. All right. Why am I getting so close to the camera? I don't know. I really like the gold. Let me know if you like it. It's okay if you don't. I think it's cool. It has 2 buttons behind the neck and then just kind of drapes down. I would stand up, but I'm wearing running shorts with it. So that's how I roll. People ask me, what do you wear on the bottom? Yeah, running shorts usually. It's just what I do. I mean, nobody sees you down, so who cares? I like little running shorts. I think they're fun. So running shorts and a fancy top. That mesh shirt I wore the other day that was black, I thought it was kind of cool too. They had part mesh. Somebody said, ooh, you're wearing a fancy dress. And I'm like, no, I got running shorts with this too. It's just what I do. All right, I'm leaving this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Golden Goose out. If you watch this long, I like to ask a question. What's the question I could ask for this one? How about, okay, do you think, okay, you can say money if you think money, this is just our opinion. We don't know. We're just speculating. I have to say, do you think money changed hands to get the Kardashian post? Do you think it was her Ermiger? If you think it's Ermiger, just spell it out phonetically, like Ermiger. If you want to do that. Or if you think it was like a favors, trading favors, like eventually they might be on the show or something like that, let me know. I suspect it was money. Let me know. Anyway. All right. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I can't wait to read your comments on this one. Have the best day. Bye-bye. I'm a golden goose. I'm a golden goose. I like it. I think it's fun. I like how it catches the light. My friend can bite me. Bye. My friend that said that they didn't like the shirt, bite me. I love the shirt. I think it's cool. All right, bye.